can't underestimate the power of celebrity in the wake of a tragedy like Hurricane Sandy. So here to enlighten us on what Hollywood's finest are doing to help the hurricane's hardest hit is senior reporter for Life and Style magazine, Jordy Lippy. Hello. All right, so let's get right into it. On Friday, NBC put on a big telethon.
Yep, and all of Hollywood's heavyweights came out, and a lot of them actually had ties to the area. So you had like Bruce Springsteen and Billy Joel and Bon Jovi, and then Steven Tyler and Christina Aguilera all performed, and then of course like Jon Stewart came out and Tina Fey came out and Jimmy Fallon all came out as well, and they raised $23 million for the Red Cross.
That is a lot of money.
In 1 hour, it's incredible.
I just love that it can happen. The possibility is there, and all they had to do is just everybody come together.
They came to, I think they pulled it off in something like 4 days to get all of these people in, you know, when the traffic is down, everything is crazy, and they were able to get there to pull this off.
So what was some of the highlights from the night?
It had to be, hands down, Billy Joel's performance of Miami 2017. He altered the lyrics to reflect, obviously, what's going on in the situation. But what's crazy about it is that he said he wrote this song 25 years ago as sort of like a science fiction, apocalyptic type thing, and then it kind of came true. So it really hit home for him that he sang this, and it was beautiful.
He's really an amazing performer.
Yeah.
And he always performs with such heart and soul. He makes me cry every time.
I was in tears too.
And that song in particular was like so heart-wrenching, and I think a lot of people affected by the storm really appreciated that moment.
Yes, absolutely.
And then of course there was a lot of celebrities that live downtown that had to migrate wherever it was that they migrated, uptown, out of town, wherever. What was everybody doing?
Well, you had people like Alec Baldwin and Katie Holmes and Bethany Frankel, and then Jason Segel and Michelle Williams, whose home was actually flooded in Brooklyn. They all fled uptown to the Upper East Side, but a lot of them did come back to help. So Alec Baldwin came back to his apartment to help elderly residents, and then he lives in the NYU area, so he went over to the university shelter for a while just to kind of hang out with the kids and keep them entertained and bring their spirits up. And Bethany Frankel tweeted all about it. She donated $50,000.
Wow.
And then Skinny Girl Cocktails matched that, so it was a total of $100,000.
That is so cool.
So cool. And then Ben Stiller was seen over the weekend at a Brooklyn shelter dishing out food, just like with everyone else, and it seemed like he really was trying to be low-key and just wanted to help out, and someone snapped a picture of him.
I love that picture too. It's sort of like,
hey.
I didn't really mean to get photographed doing this, but I'm here.
I'm here. I can't really be angry about it.
No, not at all. So good for them. That's that's really nice. Then of course one of the hardest hit areas was New Jersey.
Yes.
And
my hometown.
Our friends, the Jersey Shore cast, they all came out and sort of, like, they were on top of it. So what were they doing?
Well, we heard that the Jersey Shore house is okay. Ronnie said that if the Jersey Shore house could withstand them, that it could withstand a hurricane.
It's probably true. So I'm sure it could have used a good cleaning though.
Yeah, probably. But actually 5 out of the 8 cast members lost power. Snooki was tweeting all about it. She has a new baby, as you know.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
And then JWoww's house apparently suffered extensive damage. So they've all really come out and tried to, you know, work together to get the word out about raising money. And Vinny was seen out and about, helping out, getting dirty. Snooki tweeted about bringing big bags of clothes to keep people warm. And then actually Pauly D told the magazine that the whole cast is coming together with MTV to try to figure out what they can do to raise money, but for now to donate money to Red Cross as well.
Good, that's perfect. They have to do something. It's their town.
I know. You know what's so weird though is they faced some criticism that they weren't doing enough about it. So.
Oh, they'll get to it. They'll get there. They lost their houses.
Exactly. That's the whole point, is that they were affected by the storm as well. So they're trying to do as much as they can.
But they love that town, so you know they're going to be fine.
They will be fine.
And then you know, you said Vinny was out helping. He was actually out helping in Staten Island, and that's where my girls are from. My mob wives got affected very badly in this storm.
So it's so incredibly sad to see the devastation in Staten Island. But Renee Graziano came out and is starting the Mob Wives Save Lives campaign, which raised $7,500, which they were only trying to raise $5,000.
But people came out.
People came out. Now they're upping it to $15,000. And I believe Drita tweeted that they're going to hold some sort of fundraiser on Thursday. The details haven't come out yet.
I also know that Renee tweeted out yesterday that if someone donates $1,000, $10, she'll go out to dinner with that person. So if
Wow.
you want to meet one of the mob wives, this is a perfect chance to do that.
Perfect way to
for
do
a good
it.
cause. Yeah.
And Ramona and Karen actually did a sort of like an impromptu PSA saying, please come out and help us. They said FEMA hasn't even gotten out here yet. You know, we're just trying to get some money and get some help out here because they didn't have any help. And then, of course, Big Ange.
Big Ange,
You can
yeah.
rely on Big Ange.
Well, the great thing that I heard is that the Drunken Monkey never lost power and it never was underwater. So a lot of people were dropping off bags of clothes and supplies to the Drunken Monkey, and then they were dispersing them from there. So.
And Big Ange was doing heavy lifting.
Of course she is. She's amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming and keeping us up to date. You guys don't have to be a celebrity to help the victims of Hurricane Sandy. To donate, visit theredcross.org or text the word Red Cross to 90999 to make a $10 donation.